Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, I need somebody to get me spun up on this Rick Glaser guy. You know, I keep hearing the name. I know he's done interviews. I know he's affiliated with boxing. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't know much about him. I need to do my due diligence and get spun up on him. But I understand that he's a key player when it comes to boxing. But he put a post out that I thought was pretty interesting, where he's saying, look, I'm going to make a statement, but I'm not bragging. And you may find it hard to believe or funny, but think about it. I'm more successful in boxing over the last 7 years than Al Haymon. Now, that got my attention when he said that. I said, okay, why is he talking about Al Haymon? He says, why? Because he had to, blow up and is in debt $900 million of other people's money to be able to stay afloat in boxing. I didn't, and I'm profitable every year and have a zero debt factor. Swallow that. Now, why? So I'm left here trying to figure out, why would this guy come out here and make this statement? Now, I've read through articles, and I understand Al Haymon, and I understand there was a hedge fund, and I understand there was a lot of money lost, and there were investors, and he came into boxing, and there was a lot of money spent on fighters and their purses. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure why this guy is coming out here and saying what he's saying, and I don't know how true it is to say Al Haymon's in debt almost $1 billion. And I'll be honest, I wish more people would talk about it, because everyone talks about Eddie Hearn and the $1 billion and how the zone is, I think it's like $5 to $6 million in debt. How Eddie Hearn contributed to some of that debt. But nobody really talks about Al Haymon and this $900 million of debt that he's dealing with. So when you go through some of the comments, this guy Rick Glacier actually is responding to some people. So let's just take a look at some of the stuff he's saying, because I found it very interesting. This guy, One Fly Boy, said, where is your proof of this, and why is he still in business with such a horrible track record according to you? And secondly, where can we find fighters thanking Rick Glacier after their fights from your success in managing or advising them like Al? And Glacier responds, go to the SEC federal filings. It's there under Waddy Reed. It's not what I do. I'm a 24/7, 365 worldwide provider of quality supplemental services to the boxing business globally since 1991. My business is 90% corporate, not fighters. And this guy goes, just curious, if someone gave you $900 million to improve boxing, what would you have done? I agree that Al made several mistakes with managing that investment. Now, this guy Malik Scott, I wish he would expound on, what mistakes do you feel Al Haymon made? Don't just come make a blanket statement. Be specific. I agree that Al Haymon made several mistakes in managing that investment. Those mistakes are, he didn't do that. He just throws some blanket crap out there, and then Rick Glacier responds. Would have had started by having a strict budget and not drastically overpaid fighters. Those two differences would mean he would not be $900 million upside down today. And this guy, the world famous MVO, wouldn't someone entrust you with $900 million be a bigger sign of your success? And Glacier goes, but would they do it again? That answer is obvious. And Lee Ward chimes in. What are you gauging success on? Money, profit made, number of pay-per-views sold, TV deals. Fox was $60 million a year for 4 years. World champions made, world title fights staged, unification fights made. He goes, bottom line in indebtedness to no debt. So he actually had time today to answer some questions. The guy goes, hey Rick, would you mind if I screenshot this? I know he'd love to see it. And then Glacier goes, Tony, he's blocked for a good reason. Look at his profile picture. This guy goes, Al is laughing all the way to the bank. He gets a percentage and is basically an employee. I doubt he's in debt. Glacier goes, he doesn't even attend his own fights because of process servers hunting him. Well, that's a pretty bold statement, man. You see, and this is the thing. When guys start making statements like this, I wonder why there isn't some kind of repercussions, man. Whether it's lawsuit or whatever, man. Cease and desist for these guys to stop saying these kind of things. So this is pretty interesting. I think I need to do a little research on this to understand today this supposed debt that Al Haymon has, because what we do know is a lot of fighters aren't fighting, and I honestly don't know why. So maybe this has something to do with it. Okay, let's see. Let's continue down here. Prehistoric Figure says, why is the ghost of Al Haymon scared to be in public? Every fighter's post-fight interview is, first of all, I'd like to thank Al Haymon. And this guy Glacier again keeps talking about because he's afraid of process servers. Courtney Love says you need to let that hurt go. He goes, there is no hurt, it's all reality. And then he goes, how indebted is Bob Arum, by the way? And then Glacier says he's not. And then Sub-Zero says, let's say this were correct. That would also mean that you are more successful than other promoters too. So why single out Al Haymon? It seems like malice. He goes, I'm not a promoter, and the others aren't in debt. I'm going to read this last one, and then I'll let you guys just, try to digest this all. Glacier says it's all factual, and Red Glove says, what's your highest level of education? Haymon, despite blowing investors' money, is still probably walking away with a good amount of cash for himself. He's a Harvard grad. And then Glacier just says, look, man, the fact remains he's $900 million upside down. Now, I need to do a little research on this myself. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm not understanding why this guy is going on a rant and why he basically is attacking Al Haymon. There's got to be more to the story. But that being said, let's try to figure out. I know I am. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him. Matter of fact, let me show you this. So Rick Glacier, international agent, broker, and consultant. The New York State Boxing Hall of Fame inductee, International Boxing Hall of Fame elector, 4-decade career boxing guy. But that's who Rick Glacier is. But I'm not so sure about what he's saying when it comes to Haymon. But it's time for me to start digging, because this is interesting. And this could explain why we're not seeing any fights. We're not seeing many of the PBC fighters fight. Like, when's the last? I'm not even going to get into that. But if you follow boxing, you know what the hell I'm about to do. And I'm not even going to waste your time in this video. It just makes you wonder why a lot of those PBC fighters aren't fighting right now. And this could have something to do with it. But I can't connect the dots. I can't stitch everything together because I haven't done my due diligence to bring myself up to speed and then bring that information to you. But that being said, I am going to do that, and I will relay that to you. Try to get on it this week. That being said, y'all keep cool. Damn, I wonder if Al Haymon is really $900 million in debt. I guess we'll find out, right? Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.